Hello. It is Portal Through the Veil, and I am Serafina, and we are back for another Celebrity Tarot. And this one, I just want to call all Swifties, Swifties. Where are the Swifties who are into esoteric type of things, like tarot readings? This Celebrity Tarot reading is going to be a little bit different because the energy that I am tapping into, yes, it is Taylor Swift's energy, but it's her music, okay? And first and foremost, before we get into it, I just want to put the disclaimer and state it now, and that whenever I do celebrity readings, I always ask for the angels to show me the energy that I'm allowed to see from these celebrities. Because yes, I know this could be very invasive, okay? Celebrities already have paparazzi chasing them in the most awkward moments, okay? So I understand that, I get that, and I always want to come off respectful when I do these celebrity readings, okay? So there's that. And this one is going to be different because I am tapping into her music, which is energy that I feel is she's allowing us to experience because she's recording it, she's cutting the album, she's saying yes, no, all the things. Come on, she's even making up the concepts, all the things, color schemes, all the things, okay? She is working hard on all levels of her music, as she should be. So we're going to tap into that. I would be playing that in the background right now, but I don't want to get copyrights coming after me. So we're just going to have some frequency music that has some birds chirping. So if you hear birds chirping, no, I don't live in the forest. I live in LA. But other than that, okay, getting into this reading, what I am really going to be tapping into is Midnights and Tortured Poets Department, okay? A sprinkle of 1989, Lover, all that. Because I feel like she's been telling us about Matty since 1989. So yeah, we are also going to be talking about Matty. We're also going to be talking about Joe, okay? So I sat with the new album, Tortured Poets Department, for about a week and a few days. Then this week, up until now, I'm recording this on a Wednesday. So for the last 3 or 4 days, I've been listening to the whole discography. And yes, I'm a new Swiftie, so I don't know all the Easter eggs. So, but may my psychic abilities, let's test out my psychic abilities to see if I'm like really tapped into the energy, right? Or really tapped into her Easter eggs. But also, other than that, if you are watching this and you are a Swiftie and you are well versed in the Easter eggs, and I'm saying anything that's connected to an Easter egg, or maybe I'm completely wrong, and you go ahead, feel free to correct me. Drop that in the comments, okay? So, first and foremost, I think Tortured Poets Department is her best album yet. Honestly, I wish I had that when I was a teenager and going through certain breakups, right? But I got a few different visions when I was listening to Midnights and I was listening to Tortured Poets Department. I do think that the breakup album for Joe is actually Evermore. It's not this album, Tortured Poets Department. I think they started breaking up in 2020. Didn't they announce their breakup in 2021, maybe 2022, right before the Eras tour? If I am correct in that, say so. Let me know all the things. But folklore. All the way up to Tortured Poets Department, I hear a lot of Joe. I hear there's rumors that Joe cheated on her. And I also had visions of when Joe would disrespect Taylor, she would entertain conversations with Matt. What else did I pick up? Also, I feel like Matt has been her rebound guy for quite a while. I think Matt was her rebound guy from Harry Styles. Okay? I think that was always the relationship between Taylor and Matt. Yes, they hella respect each other as humans, as artists. They have given each other signs left and right. They had definitely a special magnetic kind of pull towards each other, that I think that's what kept this 10-year illicit affair, if I may say so myself, going. But it's because he started off as a rebound. I think he was always a rebound. And for some odd reason, I really think Matt never wanted to take it publicly. He never wanted to say, yeah, we're together. And even when they tried, right when she was doing the Eras tour, right? Because right when she did the Eras tour, and they were seen together, and they actually tried to have the relationship. They couldn't, because they're so used to being in a rebound kind of mindset. Like, he knew he was the rebound and he was okay with that. And she needed him to be the rebound so she could heal. Okay? At this point, I don't know if we're going to be doing any tarot cards. But I don't think they're talking now. I think something inevitable finally happened once Travis came onto the scene. Because she did tell us that when she found out he was coming to the show, they did have a secret meeting. They had secret time of connecting so that no one saw it, and they could really, really connect as humans and really see if, yeah, this is a relationship that's worth being committed to, you know? But I think because she was on, I think because of Matt's alcohol and drug use, it was a big turn off this time around as she was walking into the Eras tour mindset, or as she was getting into it, because let's face it, that tour is a very physical tour, and her body is phenomenal. It's like her body, those legs, it's like Tina Turner, move over. Taylor Swift has arrived. Okay? There, I said it. If y'all agree, you agree. If you don't, but right? Those legs are, woo! Right? You see the work she's put into that tour on so many levels. But because of how clean she had to be, how physical this tour had to be, and all of the things, because of Matt Healy's drug and alcohol and rock star type lifestyle, type mindset, type lifestyle, she knew in her heart of hearts that did not align anymore. Okay? She knew that. And so she had to break it off. And so that is why she even went and okay. So as I was shuffling, I was also thinking of Travis. And this came out. Knight of Pentacles, okay? A lot of practical energy, a lot of slow and steady, right? But commitment and a lot of patience. So that makes that, what I keep picking up, it's like it just makes, to me, it makes sense that someone like Taylor, who's very bubbly, but she's also very educated, like, hello, Aristotle, Patti Smith, all the things, like, don't get me going, the people that she has mentioned in her music that this young generation are going to go Google and be exposed to, it's like, hello, yes, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, okay? But her and Travis took a very conservative step to the beginning of their relationship. They were very practical, knowing that they were both very high profile. Like, hello, Travis is a big football star all on his own, and here is Taylor Swift, the pop star, all the things. And they had to take it slow and steady. I don't know how long they were in secret before they announced it, so someone in the comments, please put that in there. But I can't remember what song it is, but she makes a comment in Torture Poets department that, oh, now that I'm with him, it's like, he looks like someone who could beat you up in high school. So if you know what song, again, put that in the comments. But it's something along those lines, and it reminds me of the football star going after the nerd, you know? Like, Matt could be the band nerd, all the things. And there was a major clash of ego. Matt had a big old ego problem. And I don't want to say necessarily he made it easy for Taylor, or maybe he did make it easy for Taylor. Like, the way he acted to the news that she was with Travis, and by the way, I am saying this is all alleged. This is all for entertainment purposes, okay? This is all of what my spidey senses are telling me. So take what resonates, Swifties, and don't come at me because I'm a new Swiftie, okay? I'm a new Swiftie. Take it easy on me. But they were like very much had rival energy. They were very like, but obviously Travis won. But it's the way Matt handled himself and how he handled the energy, how he handled his energy when, I have a feeling he was introduced to Travis. I have a feeling Travis and Matt were in the same room, and as I say that, okay, yes. In the right before Travis, whatever Matt did, or his patterns, his routine, whatever he did, it really, really, really made Taylor run in the opposite direction, listen to her inner voice, and get out of there. Okay? And she knew she had to get away. And the fact that Travis Kelce is a football star and he has to take care of his body, and obviously he doesn't use drugs. Yeah, he may drink, hello, but he's not like a druggie. She needs that kind of energy, not only for herself and for her mental health, but also for this tour, okay? For like business purposes almost, but without this being a business. And she very much accepted, like, oh, he's never going to change. He's never going to change. He's going to stay in this rock star mentality, and he's never going to grow up. And I am now 35 years old, and I need to grow up, okay? So that's what she did. And they departed, and I don't think they're talking anymore. So that very much is ending that with Matt. Okay. So let's talk about Joe. Let's talk about Joe. Joey Joe. He cheated on her. She wrote about it. Hello, the black dog. They went there a lot. Also, he moved on quickly, I feel. It was a very quick move on, but him understanding the public eye and understanding Taylor and the scrutiny that she has gone through in the last, almost 20 years plus of her being in the business. Or no, over 10 years. I'm adding 10 more years to her life. She's only a year and a month behind me. I'm 36. I was born in 88. They both were like, okay. Like, as they were breaking up in the 2020 era, and she was releasing Folklore and she was releasing Evermore, And she was dealing with those emotions because Betty and James, I very much think that she's Betty and James is Joe. Back then she had this fantasy of them getting back together, so she didn't want to announce it. Okay? And again, this is my own spidey senses. This is all for entertainment purposes. This is all alleged. Don't come after me. Copyrights. She wrote about it, but then something happened where Joe just didn't want to do it anymore after the double album. After that double release, and he kind of saw where it was going, it really was the end of the end. Like, it was an official, like, we're done, adios, amigo. But because you're in the public eye, I understand it, I get it. Joe was basically saying, hey, we'll keep the public guessing. We'll keep them thinking that we're still together. Like, you train for the Eras tour and do your thing, and hello to I can do it with a broken heart. I swear that song is flippin' phenomenal. The fact that these young girls have that song now when they're going through a breakup, they don't know how lucky these little young teeny boppers have it. If I had that song when I was in high school going through it, I'm telling you, I would have gotten so much motivation to get over these, okay? So in regards of Joe, okay, well, the death card came out. Obviously, there was an ending. Obviously, there was a death of a relationship, okay? And I have a feeling Joe dimmed her light in some form. I don't want to say he was a narcissist, but it's giving narcissistic energy in regards of the way he spoke to her and the way he manipulated her towards the end. Because I have a feeling he wanted her to put up the pop star stilettos and make babies and be home. Because he wasn't getting any work as an actor for obvious reasons, because it was during the pandemic and filming everywhere just freaking stopped. But when you're a musician, when you can write music, it doesn't matter if there's a pandemic or not. Because hello, didn't she do Evermore and Folklore via Zoom? And when she had Jack Antoinette and the guy from Halser, I don't know his name, but when they all got into that cabin, like, didn't they, it was basically a quarantine moment. Like, it was like only 3 people in that cabin, and they just created music, okay? And she's like, okay, and I can release this from my bed, from my couch, okay? She had something he didn't, and because of that, he got very resentful towards her. But Taylor Swift, being a force of nature, a force to be reckoned with, a very creative light here on Earth, first and foremost, she had to keep moving. She had to keep creating, okay? We're out here with double queens. That is hello to the divine feminine energy that is Taylor Swift. Okay? She has a very good sense of business, there was no way she wasn't not going to create some kind of music, some kind of energy, okay? And because of what Joe put her through, she had to heal from that. She had to heal those emotions. And how else is she going to do that? And how is she going to do that? By creating freaking music, okay? So my thing is, are they still talking? Like, are they, like, friendly? Because we saw that fake side hug that Taylor gave Joe when he came to see her, you know? Page of Wands. Give me more insight on this, because maybe that's when the adventure, because I came in here with Page of Wands. And that breakup and the energy, obviously, of the Eras Tour, I feel, because as I was talking about that hug backstage, when he came to see her, I feel like that hug was almost like a release of energy. Because he was a cheerleader for her for so long, because hello, we all know who William Barry is. Isn't that Joe, her ghostwriter? Right? Am I right in that? Am I wrong in that? Is that an Easter egg that I'm not understanding correctly? All right? They wrote music for so long that at one point she felt like she didn't know how to write music without him fully. So something about that hug. She released him. She got her power back. And she was able to really, really write some shit. Okay? On Tortured Poets Department, she was able to get some stuff out. She was able to really be on this healing journey. Yeah, I think I already said that. But yeah, and because of the Era Tour, it's opening up. Okay, no. Thank you, Angels, for reminding me about that moment. Okay, yes. Okay, so we're gonna end it here. What I think Tortured Poets Department is, I saw this on TikTok, and ever since then, I couldn't not hear it. Someone said that the Tortured Poets Department is actually the album that is ending all of the past eras, and they're tying it all together. I could very much relate to that from 1989 on. And right now, she's going to start a new phase in her career. After the Eras Tour, there is going to be a new phase in her career that she has secretly been manifesting. I see something about film. I see something about her making movies, which is really going to piss Joe off. All of a sudden, I just saw in his hat, right? But because of that career move, not only is she going to have the music, but she's going to have the film. And because she is such a creative energy, that is why she is able to really, really hone in this security for her, this financial security of where, she never has to work again right now, but she doesn't want to. Or it's just more this really is a testament of what could happen when you really tap into something that you're really passionate about. You really, truly love. If you really are a creative person and you lean into it 100% and you let your weird out and you turn your pain into power, into art, into magic, into all the things, you could be like a Taylor Swift. You could totally be like a Taylor Swift. That is what I'm feeling. That her lesson to females in general is turn your pain into art and turn that into magic. And if the magic is just right, it will turn into cash. All right, so I feel like I'm going to end this here. So, for a new Swiftie who doesn't know a lot of the Easter eggs, I hope you have gone and commented and helped me out in those. And obviously, I will see you in the comments. I will comment back all the fun stuff. We'll have a Swiftie conversation with some esoteric vibes. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed this. If you would love more celebrity readings, drop some comments on who you want me to read. Maybe you want me to read Taylor and Harry Styles. I don't know. Say so in the comments. But it is there. Let me know any other celebrities you want to talk about. Also, I do collective readings here, and I also offer private readings. Check the link in the bio. You can check out the private link. Also, I would love it if you could follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I know they signed the band, but that was on the last day of Mercury in retrograde, so it didn't really count. I don't think so. But anyway, Instagram, follow me. Let's get connected. Let's be buddies. Let's hang out and go enjoy Taylor Swift's music.